Hey y'all, it's Courtney, and so many of y'all have asked me about my eyelashes and where do I get my extensions or what kind of lashes do I use? Well, the answer is I put on fake lashes every single morning. It's super simple, it's really quick, it's really easy, and before you know it, you'll be wearing fake lashes every day too. Let's get Fabulash. How many puns can I think of with lash in them? So you're only gonna need two products. Obviously, the lashes and the glue. So it's gonna be the Kiss brand lashes in Ritzy and the Duo adhesive in black. I love the Kiss brand because A, they're really inexpensive. I think these were like $6. Also, the ends are tapered, so they look more wispy, like they're not blunt, so I think it helps with looking really natural. Also, it's pieces of black and brown hair in it, so it also makes it look natural, not like these like scary lashes. Duo adhesive in black, it dries black, because I think white glue, it says it dries clear, but I don't think it does. So if you put your lashes on correctly right at your lash line, you won't see that weird glue. This for me is the best option and also really inexpensive. Okay, so your first step is going to be putting your glue onto your hand. Now some people apply the glue directly to the lashes. I don't do that because if like too much glue comes out, which a lot of the time it does, that's just an accident waiting to happen, and then you've ruined a pair of lashes because glue's squirting everywhere. Put a little glue on your hand, do the rest of your makeup during this time. Let it dry. You want it to get tacky, like where it's not almost dry, but where it's not wet and gooey. You'll notice the difference in the texture as it dries. It takes, I think, about 4 minutes. We're just gonna let it get tacky. People say, oh, only wait like 30 seconds, and they'll just like, no, don't do that. So once our glue has gotten tacky, you'll notice that it's tacky because the edges start to get a little darker. Like they actually don't look gray anymore. They start to look black, kind of how they'll dry. And you'll notice it just doesn't move on your hand anymore. So you'll take your lash. You might have to trim the lashes just depending on the length or depth or width of your eyes. The way that they come in the package is good for me, but if it's not good for you, then just trim on the outsides before you put them on. So you'll just take them and you'll run them through the glue. And you'll just want to get a thin line. And usually you'll get a little glob on the end. So just wipe a little bit of it off. And you have a really thin line. So you're gonna grab the outside corner of the lash, place the inside corner on first, and then literally you just set it down. And then, this is where people mess up. Just tap it with your hand. And you'll see, it's like, I can tell it's not connected over there. So just kind of tap it down. And this is why it being tacky is so much more important than it being wet glue, because when it's tacky, it'll grip a little bit better. And I like them to be thicker on the outside, so I sometimes pull them, just give them a little tug. And when you tap them down, don't put it on the skin. You want to meet it right there where the lash and the skin kind of meet. Like if this is your eyelid and this is the lashes, you want to put it in that little pocket right there. Okay, so let's do the other side. So we'll run it through the glue, get a good line. So then you're gonna start in the inside, place that small side exactly where you want it to go. And then just drop it. And then tap it down. See, and I got a little too far that way. So I'm just gonna give it a little tug, slide it over. And then check the corner. Make sure it's connected on the corner. And just tap it down. It's so easy! And you could put mascara on top of them if you want to. I don't, but you'll notice after you reapply them and use them over and over again, they start to get a little chalky. I think it's actually your makeup or your powder. It'll lighten the color. So when you take them off one night, put a little mascara on them, because then they won't look so wiry. So yeah, those are good to go. Boom! Look, don't lash out at me if you accidentally glued your eyelid shut. Practice makes perfect, so just keep practicing with all your fake lashes. Lash me your questions in the comment below, and be sure to subscribe because this won't be my lash video. Yeah, you'll give boys whiplash. I was the lash woman standing. Look, I don't want to hear your backlash. This had to be my lash resort. Don't be a lash hole.